Neal, how disappointing are you after that one?
Yeah, very. I think we keep giving away poor goals. We've tried to build from the back, knowing what we needed, and we know that we're short on options going forward and different types of players in our attacking play, which I think showed. But when you're trying to build from the back and you haven't quite got the options going forward, you need to keep clean sheets and not give away poor goals. I'd much rather them score an absolute worldie and we score a scrappy goal, because it's annoying conceding cheap goals.
That first goal in particular, quite cheap, and the same old Achilles heels again, I guess.
Of course, and again we've worked very, very hard on that. We brought in bigger players. We'll sit down with the boys again on Monday and we'll work on it, because we have to. These things decide games. We've taken the lead in 2 games now and we haven't been able to hold on to it, and that's not good enough either. And we become raggedy as we chase the game.
It seems like the fact that it's a struggle to defend from dead ball situations, and also the fact that you're taking the lead in games but not able to hang on to it, they're 2 traits that were very much present there last season. How do you get on top of that?
We just got to work hard at it. That's all we can do. We just had a good chat in there. The boys were getting stuck into each other before I even arrived, and then I added to it. We all know where we stand, and all you can do is work really, really hard on the pitch. We can't make excuses. Oh, we didn't have this, or we've got players who haven't quite had the pre-season and we're a bit leggy, or they're just excuses. Other teams won't come here and be nice to us because of that.
We know you're looking for a big man up front and a kind of target man to play off and build a team around. But in the meantime, what's the game plan? How do you go about trying to get points in this league?
We do need to bring in more quality up front. Not quality, quantity. We need players to add to what we've got. We're working hard on that, different types, and I think if we can have the strength and a bit more physical power in defence and add people that score goals, people that know how to score goals, certainly at this level in attack, we feel that we'll be all right. It's tough at the moment. Jim's had to come off today. Doyley and Damien, obviously, we're disappointed with them, and we're flogging the same dead horses at the moment, day in, day out, with this first tough week.
What is the latest on Jim O'Brien? It looked like it might have been a hamstring.
I think it's a bit of sciatica. But some players feel all 3 games in a week. Others can get through it, and obviously Jim's one of them. But we're limited on options at the moment.
Looking ahead, you've got Harrogate on Tuesday night. With the squad as depleted as it is at the moment, often you kind of look at it and go, hey, we've got a chance to make amends, but I guess that's not the case this time.
That's the way we've got to look at it. We've got to look at it and go, right, season starts on Monday. We've got to come in and we've got to make sure that we turn this week around, because the week's been tough. It's a week into the season. It feels like a lot longer, but it's a week into the season, and we've got to have more quality about the way we play. I can look at tactics and stuff like that, but we've got to get good players in who know what they're doing, and we've got to get the right blend. At the moment, we're obviously not there.
After a week of the season and life in the non-league, is it tougher than you thought, or is it just knock on what you thought it would be?
Exactly what I thought it would be. And for us to have this squad together and be struggling, God knows what it would have been like if we were under embargo and couldn't sign anyone. So, small steps. We're disappointed because we tried to build from the back, so we wanted to be solid in the way we played early on to be able to pick up points, and we've conceded some poor goals. So that's the most disappointing thing. I knew that going forward we wouldn't have brilliant options or quantity of options. You're looking on the bench. Enzio's the only real sort of threat that can do 1v1, but we're going to try and add players to the squad, and we're going to try quickly.
You think you'll be able to get them before Tuesday?
I'm confident we might be able to get one over the line, but with Jim and Doyley out at the moment, we might need to look at the midfield area as well and see if we can push one of them as well as a striker.